The boy used a small knife to prise open a firecracker. What he made was a deafening bomb. The urn holding his father's ashes exploded right then and there. From that moment on, the boy was fascinated by the art of explosions. This boy was named Lang. Lang's father had promoted condoms, something considered indecent at the time. For that, he was taken to the execution ground and shot. Lang's mother fell ill from the grief, and soon after, she passed away, leaving him forever. After that, Lang spent every day experimenting with bombs. One day, a couple came to the area to travel. The man was hit by a sudden urge to pee, so he hurried up the mountain to find a spot to relieve himself. What he didn't know was that he'd walked straight to the spot where Lang had buried a bomb. Because of this, Lang was locked up in a mental asylum. 10 years later, Lang was released. After leaving the asylum, he got a job at a munitions factory as an artillery shell inspector. But soon, World War II broke out. Lang was drafted into the military against his will. On his very first day of combat, Lang showed off his natural talent for demolition. He blew up a bridge controlled by the fascists. After that, Lang was never far from the sound of explosions. But before long, Lang grew tired of these small-scale blasts. He decided that after blowing up one last bridge, he would leave the battlefield for good. Just then, a convoy appeared in the distance. Lang waved frantically for them to stop. A moment later, an explosion went off. Unintentionally, Lang had saved the dictator Franco. To show his gratitude, Franco threw a banquet in Lang's honor. He even gave Lang his favorite gold-plated pistol. Later, Lang made his way to the United States. There, he could only find work as a construction worker, doing the hardest, most backbreaking labor every day. One day, Lang heard his fellow workers talking about America's Manhattan Project getting underway. The country was developing the world's biggest bomb. Lang was immediately interested. Before long, he landed a spot on the Manhattan Project, but his job was just fetching tea and pouring water for the others.
Maybe some coffee. Coffee. Oh, thanks.
Oppenheimer had been troubled for days by the problem of the atomic bomb failing to detonate. When Lang heard about this, he quickly came up with an idea. The name of this movie is The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared.